Why don't you just want to get away somewhere and sit down and write your books? Why don't you want to do that?
Because I'm better than that.
But you don't have to be better than that.
Oh, I do.
So you don't...
How do you do it? How do you become so incredibly good at something? There are a few theories. Some call it raw talent. How do you have it? If you do, that always seems to work out. But I don't think you can just leave it alone like that. I don't think that this level of greatness is given. I think it's controlled. So, here's my theory. If you want to be good, you have to be different. I turn 20 in a few days. And look, I'm not afraid of being an adult. I think it's fine. But what bothers me is where I am right now. This life. It's not the type that I like. You know, I don't think I have enough confidence as a writer. And it's a huge problem. I want to make something good. Something that isn't abandoned by the next morning. That's why I'm doing this. Write a better story, a better script, a better joke. And to do this, I will have to be different. Rise above myself. So this is where my commitment to the viewer begins. What you're about to see here will be great. Nothing crazy, just a few pages of clean, sharp text. But better.
There's a well-known fact. People, in their many forms, experience key seasons in their life. Seasons divided by chapters. It starts with nothing. The first season. That childhood where, being the more quieter of his kind, he was easily neglected. Placed between a depressive and an iceberg, he never learned to talk. He was completely and truly alone. This is the season where the great escape happens. Some people escape into music, books, films. He would reach into the limitless universe inside his mind. This is where you'd see the beginning of the rest of your career. And he saw the solitary artist, a comet, exploring the outer reaches of the universe. The fourth season. The signature sensitivity of the artist allowed him to believe in love. He never spoke to her, but he did like her. Maybe he was nervous, scared. Maybe he never really learned to talk. When things are tougher than you thought, when they fall apart so easily, it's good to remember that love never really existed. It's a sad fact, but it makes it easier to make the hard choices. And when you do make those choices, you do get what you want. He wanted to live inside his own mind. A comet, exploring the outer reaches of the universe. Alone, 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 alone.
What do you want to be when you grow up? I never really had a straight answer for that question. And to tell you the truth, I never really cared. I just hoped in whatever I ended up doing, I would be different. See, what happened was that I'm a fraud and a liar. I completely sabotaged myself. I don't have a story for everything. And I plan to finish this when I turn 20. You know, a good birthday gift for myself. I turned 20 30 days ago. You know what happens next? I turn 25. Then I turn 30. Then 35. Then 40. And I'm going to hate it. I'm going to end up ignoring my birthdays because I know that I'm never changing. I could have been better. I really could have. And I really thought being different was the way to do it. But I don't want to do it anymore.
Like I say, I'll send you some samples to get you going again, then I'll say no soul that'll it's up to yourself where you take it from there, mate. Okay, I'm really excited to have heard you trouble first,
Why did you go? This whole story you told me, why this? You know what I think of you? I think that you are arrogant and anxious, lazy and unfazed, childish and unfunny. You're desperate, but you never reach out. You're always wanting to communicate, but you never speak. You are very complicated. All this not wanting to be the same, I don't think that changing will fix you. Problem is, you just really don't like being you. Being different is powerful because nobody knows what the hell it means. Different doesn't have to be difficult, because I'm telling you, living with could-have-beens eats away at your soul. Because there is always room to be better, but that doesn't mean that you get to dismiss who you are. You stressed about writing so much, you forgot why you do it. You had these grand objectives, these possibilities to feel like a Superman that needs no help. But the reason you called, I think, is because you know that you need help. You loved writing. It's all you did. But now it just feels so far away. You might want to apologize for loving it. You know that I'm sorry, love. But I promise you this. The labor of your love will reward you soon enough. You just have to wait for it. Because at the very end, we were all asked the same question. Why did you not?
And other times, I ask somebody that I trust, somebody that I really like, to hold me until I don't feel afraid anymore.
I'll hold your hand. You move one arm at a time. Push your hand against the water. See what it feels like. Give it a hard push. See how easy it is? It's fun. It's a lot of fun to try to do things.